Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video once again. My name is Zeus, and boys, in today's video, what I've got for you is actually a gun that is very OP. Now, I think it's actually very close to like the Sandhawk, so that's why this video is titled what it is, because it literally, you'll see what I mean when you see the gameplay, or if you go and get it yourself. It literally feels like you're using the Sandhawk, and you would use it in the exact same sort of scenarios that you would also use the Sandhawk. I think it's very good for mobbing, as you can see in the gameplay here. It absolutely mops the enemies up. I mean, this is Mayhem 3, lads, and it's just melting them. I'm not really sure kind of what presets you can get for this gun. I have actually got it twice, and each time I have got an incendiary version. I'm guessing it's just like melee versions and rapid fire and stuff like that. I feel like if you're a siren, this gun is definitely worth picking up, because obviously Amara has skills that can boost fire damage, and I feel like if there was going to be a different element, it would probably be a shock, for example. The thing is, this gun, like, obviously if an enemy has a shield like normal, it's not going to do too much damage, but when you actually get the shield off the enemies, it absolutely melts the flesh off the bone, lads. Like, it's super OP, because what it actually does is it shoots 2 rounds per shot, right? And what it does is they're connected by some sort of like laser beam, and the further the projectiles get away from you, like the further they spread out. So say you get like 5 enemies like all huddled together, if you spray this thing down range, it's actually going to hit all of them at once. That's probably like the best part about this gun. Just like the Sandhawk obviously had multiple projectiles, but it all does the same sort of damage. And the reason it does so much damage is because of that laser beam. Instead of it doing like each damage projectile like with the Sandhawk, it actually has the same amount of damage the whole way through, so it absolutely melts people, like literally melts them. Now I think like if you had some sort of skills into velocity, this gun would be even better, because obviously you could get the rounds down the range a lot faster. I haven't really messed around with this gun with builds, but I feel like if you do have some sort of thing with like a velocity sort of boost and elemental damage, this gun is definitely going to be very good for that, because I mean it absolutely melts. Now again, because Borderlands 3 has only been out like a week now, or maybe 2 weeks depending on if you got it early or whatnot, we don't actually have like a confirmed drop for this gun. I mean, I've got it twice from Chewy, but that could just be a chance. I don't want to send you guys off to farm Chewy for hours on end and you don't get it, but I mean, to be honest, Chewy's probably the best legendary farm anyway, and you get like any legendary from him, so I would recommend farming him, because I mean, even if you don't get this gun, you're bound to get a very good gun otherwise, because literally you get like 3 elementals every single drop, you know. Okay, so if we get into the stats, boys, I actually have a level 45 version. I am next level, so that kind of sucks, but it's still absolutely shredding level 50 enemies on Mayhem 3 as well. I mean, if you go into True Vault Hunter mode with this gun, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna absolutely wreck people, because if we get into the stats, guys, it does 920 damage, which for an SMG is pretty good. The reload time, pretty slow. The fire rate isn't great either, but again, it's all about the velocity and actually getting those hits in, because it does 2,159 incendiary damage per second. That's absolutely insane, boys. The red text, little android man, born without a soul. It's actually called the binary Hazardous Cutsman, which I think is a reference to this, you know, some bullshit. So anyway, as you can see, it consumes 2 ammo per shot, as we knew. I said that before. It does have a little melee damage custom on there. The camo you see with it isn't actually like the camo it comes with, that would be pretty sick. I actually got this from farming the Grave Ward. I mean the bayonets really do look cool, but obviously like I'm not going for a melee build, so I wish I could have got like a kind of a different version. Again, I'm not really sure what presets you can get, lads, but I'm just guessing there's probably going to be some sort of like better fire rate one, which to be fair, I think just like the Sandhawk, if you can get the flying Sandhawk, it's like the best preset by quite a bit. So I think if you could get this gun with maybe like a faster fire rate and maybe better like velocity, that would make it even better. I mean, I have to say, I feel like these Mali 1 SMGs look a bit done. They look like water pistols, but I mean, this one does actually look pretty sick. So I would definitely recommend you try and get this gun, guys, especially if you're a siren. But if not, I mean, it's a good legendary to have, so I would just recommend go and farm Chewy, and if you don't get this gun, he's bound to drop something else, like maybe just as good, if not. But I definitely go for this gun, guys. Keep on checking the Reddit spreadsheets for legendary drops, because if this gun actually does get confirmed as a drop for someone, you're definitely gonna have to go for it, because it's super duper good. And one last thing, guys, I'm not sure if there's some sort of like hitbox glitch going on with this gun as well, like just like the pipe bomb, because I actually hit the Grave Ward in like a specific like area in his hitbox, and I'm pretty sure that like the projectiles get stuck in there because it did it did a significant amount of damage, more than if I hit him in like his eyes in the critical spots. But anyway guys, that's going to be today's video on this gun. I just thought I'd really quickly make a video to tell you guys about it, because I know everyone's trying to find a really good gun for their builds, because obviously no one knows what's good yet. So definitely keep an eye out for this gun if you see it dropping, guys. Don't get rid of it. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it did help you, send it to your friends. It does mean a great deal to me. You've been absolutely killing it lately. But yeah, subscribe for more videos, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie. Let's go, let's go, hell no. Baby, can you move around the rhythm, cause you know we're living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come upon the scene. Hey, brother, what you thinking? That good old sound is ringing. They don't know what they're missing. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, brother, listen steady. Put down your brick, you're ready. It's hot when things get messy.